Hi there. Are you Chris Prange,
I am, actually.
the Restoration Program Director?
Yeah, that's correct.
Awesome. Do you have time to chat?
You know, I do have a little bit of time. I know just the place.
Sweet. So Chris, can you tell me a little bit about how you got into this role from where you were as a student at UM?
Yeah, for me as a student at U of M, I initially was looking to get involved in like recreational impacts on the landscape and how we could maybe mitigate some of the impacts we have on floral and faunal species on the landscape with our recreational activities. So that interest was there, and really with restoration, one of the biggest catalysts for me was the class I took, Ethics in Restoration. I also took just a restoration class that was more science-based and a lot of research-based. So really it was two classes that got me into thinking, wow, this is a pretty cool field. And you know, there's a lot of ways you can make an impact in a lot of different type of industries. Like you can work with major hard mining or types of industries that are doing remediation. You can work on public lands if you want to do that. You can work in fisheries type of things. You can work on terrestrial species. So it's just the breadth of it and the ability to be a steward on the landscape that really kind of got me into thinking about restoration as a career.
Yeah. How did you like file down all of these interests into exactly what you wanted to do?
I think part of that is I'm still doing it, to be honest with you. I'm working with terrestrial species right now. That may change down the line. I'm finding out, you know, a lot of work with noxious weeds or invasive species like that. But there's also a lot of area for growth in aquatic invasive species, and working in our rivers and whatnot with zebra mussels and things like that. I think when you get into the nonprofit world, your nonprofit is probably going to focus on one area or the other. And so that kind of filed it down for me in the sense of where I got hired and where I'm working. We're focused mostly on terrestrial species.
That's amazing. And do you have any advice for a college student?
Take chances. I think the best advice, if I think back of myself as an 18-year-old, what I would have wished is I took more chances in undergraduate and take opportunities, take classes you don't maybe think you would help you in a career, but that you're interested in. I think we get focused on this thing, we're gonna be this, or this too quickly, and we don't kind of explore during our college time, because when are you going to explore once you get out into the working world?
That's amazing, Chris. Well, unfortunately, we gotta run, but thank you so much for your time.
Definitely appreciated talking with you.